What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to The Informed Trader. My name is Chris. Every day on this channel, we try to analyze the stock market, look at different ticker symbols, maybe something to add to your watch list or potentially invest in. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. I just want to say thank you so much to, holy cow, look at this. Palantir is taking off today, which is what the video is about. But before we get to that, like I said, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support on the channel with recent videos, the likes, subs, and comment. If you could subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it as we grow as a community. That way you don't miss a single video. Now, obviously, the topic of the day is Palantir. With the market having a bit of an uptrend, if we were to look at my main watch list here, we can see that most of the market is green, but Palantir specifically is what I wanted to look at. Unlike hype stocks, which I don't know what's going on, Palantir's taken off, so this is kind of cool to be recording while this is going on. But unlike hype stocks, where there's little value and just, focuses on short squeeze and, getting back at the hedge funds, things like that, Palantir has proven that they are a value company. We've talked about that very many times on this channel, the different contracts they've signed and what they've continued to do despite criticism. And we've seen investors put their bets on Palantir as well, such as Cathiewood with her ARK funds and ETFs. We've seen them load up on a substantial amount of shares in recent weeks, despite the dip, despite the sell-off after the lockup period. And this is all encouraging. Now, from what I've seen in the last week, we found a bottom right around the $22 to $23 range is what it seems like. And obviously on Friday, a lot of stocks hit lows that you never thought they would see. Palantir did touch the $20 range and of course rebounded like the rest of the market did. And they've been kind of bouncing back and forth between the mid 22s to $24. And as we can see here, Palantir has taken off in the later hours of the day and is doing well at the moment. I own 18 shares in my WeBull account here. Nothing crazy, just some extra cash ahead in the account. In my Robinhood account, I have 104 shares here, which I'm about to break even. I was able to average my cost down to $24.75. So we're getting really close to at least breaking even, right? I sold a put on CCIV yesterday for $90, which I bought 4 more shares of Palantir with. Nothing crazy. Some of you guys have crazy holdings and you've been buying the dip and loading up, which is great because it's nice to see breakouts like this. It says down here, it has been a steady decline for the stock compounded by the IPO lockup period expiring, at which time several executives sold off millions of dollars worth of shares. This is what I want to get at and emphasize to you, all you shareholders out there. Despite its downward trend, Palantir has continued to sign lucrative contracts with big name companies, including 3M, IBM, and now Amazon. We discussed that in my last video. The platform allows AWS users to utilize Palantir's Foundry service to improve data discovery and streamline business outcomes. This is just the latest in a long line of partnerships Palantir has forged since going public, and a strategic integration with Amazon will only work to strengthen its image amongst non-government agencies. They addressed that in their fourth quarter earnings call, where they said, we're one of the only companies to make a successful transition from government contracts to the commercial industry and do well at it. And Palantir certainly has proven that. Irvine-based defense and border protection company Anduril Industries said it has received a subcontract award from Palantir Technologies for the hardware system designed for the U.S. Army's Tactical Intelligence Targeting Access. No, that is a mouthful. Titan. But they made the announcement in a blog posting on medium.com earlier this week. Titan will connect sensors and shooters across the air, land, sea, space, and cyberspace domains so they can share targeting data in seconds. So you love to see Palantir subcontracting out work. That just kind of shows maturity in a company, delegating work where other industries can perform better. And that allows Palantir to focus on the things they want to while at the same time accomplishing major goals. And the last of the news today was Palantir announces double-click demo event on April 14, 2021. Palantir Technologies today announced that it will hold the first in a series of double-click demos events on Wednesday, April 14th. So it's scheduled. Palantir software is used by customers across 40 industries worldwide. Double-click is Palantir's series of software demo events that showcase how the company's platforms are used across these industries. Basically, showcasing their abilities to be valuable in every industry of business. They plan to really expand and up the game when it comes to these demonstrations to attract more customers, and they've invested a lot into their sales team, as was mentioned in their earnings call. And as we see here on the Swaggy Stocks Wall Street Bets ticker sentiment tracker, that Palantir has a total of 902 mentions, which puts them number 5th in most discussed ticker symbol on Wall Street Bets. A lot of these guys, you got to remember, are invested heavily into Palantir and are super bullish on it and are holding long term. So obviously here we're pushing really hard. It is 143 and we're at 24.50. prices we haven't seen in a long time. It's just a refresher. Now, I don't know if this is a complete reversal in the market. Obviously, most ticker symbols, especially in tech and EV, is green today. But that, obviously, we've been bleeding for 2 weeks. You know, you have to see a lot more than that in order to believe that this correction is over. But ultimately, Palantir is a long-term play. We know this. Those of us that are invested for the long haul realize this, that it is a value play. I wouldn't be surprised if we find out that Cathiewood had added more shares of Palantir to their fund. I believe they're right around 6 million shares, 6 to 7 million at this time. So yeah, let me know, guys. This is exciting to see. Glad I got to record this while it was spiking. That's kind of cool. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. Don't miss a daily video. You're on The Informed Trader. I'll catch you in the next video.